What?
Okay.
Yeah. What is up?
What's up, everyone?
What's up, Internet? We are here. We are your characters. Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
She's hot out this week. What do you think?
We're thinking about cracking that AC out of storage.
See, I'm in the basement. It's like 40 down here.
Nice in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like
all your victims' organs, they have a cooling effect on
exactly. The liver is very cold for so long. So I just rub it against my face.
It's cool how that works.
See, that's nice.
I had to record a VO today in my closet under a blanket. Which was
nice. You books.
I did, but it got hot. They were like, you can turn your camera on if you want. And I was like, that's okay. We don't need to do that.
Weird thing for the VO person to be like, hey, turn your camera on real quick.
I want to look at you.
We got to see. I got to put a face to the words.
Yeah. I want to watch you speak.
Very cool.
That got weird real fast.
Yes.
Well, that's the biz. Real weird, real quick.
Real weird, real quick.
I was talking about liver a minute ago. What have you guys been doing the past week? Have you been doing anything different? Did you make any weird food? Exercise?
We had spaghetti squash last night.
Ooh, a healthier pasta.
Truly a healthier pasta, and then doused with Parmesan cheese
and store-bought pasta sauce filled with sugar. So you know how it is. Yeah,
you got it.
Right?
You got it.
With a healthy base.
That's good. That's tight.
I've been trying to make some burgers. I got some frozen burger patties. Been making burgers too because it's summer.
Nice. Oh, give me your recipe. So you take the frozen burgers.
Yeah.
And then what's your special little sprinkle?
You heat them up.
Man, I'd love to tell you, but it looks like we just got a message from our tech that we're ready to rock and roll.
Oh my God! Recipe. He will not say.
Everybody.
That's the secret to my Eric heads who follow me on Instagram.
The Eric heads are
Eric
out.
heads, non-Eric heads alike. This is Characters Welcome. It is the funniest dang solo character monologue show on earth, and maybe the only one.
That's good.
Might be.
Way to qualify. We're qualifying it for all you other solo
it is
characters.
The best.
100%.
Truly. We come at you live every Wednesday through the power of Just for Laughs. Thank you so much, Just for Laughs, for hosting us for this whole month. It's been so much fun.
Exactly.
We've got some cuckoo good
guests. We got cuckoo good guests.
Cuckoo good.
Cuckoo.
We've got Frank Garcia Hell. We have Graham
so excited. Yes.
We have Katie Hartman.
I'm sorry.
Sudie Green is here.
Green is here. What do you say we just dive right in? We got to set the standard of what a solo character is for people.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I guess we should.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And this first character is sort of an archaic job, so I don't know if hopefully people will be able to catch up to it. Please welcome to our virtual stage your waiter.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Interchangeable Midtown Theme Restaurant. My name's Chaz because, of course, it is. Now, normally I'd get you folks started with some drinks and some appetizers, but management's really been cracking down on us, so I am going to have to take every one of my tables through an entire 38-point corporate mandated greet. So, you want to buckle your seatbelts and only speak when prompted because this is going to be a lot. Like a whole lot. Like way too much. Luckily, my welcome statement and disclosure of name have already happened, so we're already 1/19 of the way through. Have y'all ever been to Interchangeable Midtown Theme Restaurant before? You have. Welcome back. Which one? Here? Duluth? Tampa? Tempe? Newark? South Newark? Who cares we're thirsty? Great answer. All right, so let's open these menus and let's take a look at the specialty cocktails. That's how I say specialty cocktails. All right, so here is the Soho. It's almost as smoky as it is expensive. Here's the heavy metal. It's sort of like a Moscow Mule, except a little bit worse. But right now, they are really pushing the Katie Holmes. It's served in a perilously thin glass and doesn't really taste much like anything. Ooh! I'm going to take your drink order now. Think again, because now I'm being forced to upsell you on specialty glassware. That's right. You can put any one of our beverages into a ceramic replica of the Empire State Building that's both too tall for your cupboard and too delicate for your dishwasher. For only 12 more bucks. I mean, that's a steal on our part. Ma'am, I know you need water right away so that your mother can take her medication. Hello, ma'am. But we're only halfway through. So let's turn the page, and our salads are uniformly terrible. So let's turn the page one more time to our Pizza Blasters section. Now, I personally recommend the chili con queso calzone fritter. It is not great, but there is a whole lot of it. I also don't entirely hate our marshmallow burrito panini. And if you're looking for something light, nope. Now that I've taken you all the way through the menu, there's nothing left to do but take your drink order, right? Wrongzo againzo. Because now I am being required to ask you, what do you think this building is made of? Any taker? Go fuck myself, go fuck myself, go fuck myself, go fuck myself. Brushed shale. Brushed shale. Oh, you're furious, ma'am? You're furious? Ma'am, I've sold 14 web series this year, and I still make more money doing this.
Truth.
Plus, if we really want to be honest here, you are the one that decided to take you and your family to the restaurant famous for a $22 cheeseless burger with no fries. So why don't we spread a little bit of the blame around, Toots Boots? So Coots. Now I still have to take you through our kids menu, sing happy birthday, and do the Interchangeable Midtown theme restaurant dance. But I see that all of you are pointing your steak knives at me. So I'm going to combine all three. Ready? Happy chicken fingers birthday, happy cheese pizza birthday, happy hot dog birthday, happy birthday to you, Skippy Cup, happy birthday to peanut butter jelly with the cuts cut off. Go! Now I'm ready to take your order. As soon as I do this exact same process with the other 3 tables I just got. Deuces!
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Michael Hartney.
That is
ooh,
Look at that sweat, baby.
traumatic.
that's such a good
Oh, I've been through it.
Yeah, that is
Oh, I've been through it.
I'll tell you what, I would love to eat in that restaurant with that waiter, even like right now specifically.
right now. You would do that $22 no cheese fries extra. Yeah,
It's for the experience of, or saying to someone, I'd like this thing, and having it arrive at the table without a concern of my own being attached to it.
A little peek behind the curtain of this piece. Both Eric and I worked at a restaurant group owned by the same lunatic.
mm-hmm.
I worked at a restaurant that rhymes with Flantet Crawleywood.
And I worked at a restaurant that was Buca de Beppo.
Yes, bankruptcy gives you the freedom to finally speak. Preach, King.
What a nasty. The only thing I still have from that place is the tomato tie I was forced to wear, if you can believe it.
Oof. I like 6 Planet Hollywood ties, and they are bright yellow, like you want a tie to be.
Yeah.
And then they're covered with like Planet Hollywood logos, a megaphone, a director's chair, and I believe a palm tree.
Jesus Christ. That is
Is there anything more Hollywood than a palm tree?
The cotton poly blend shirt I was required to wear in the dead of summer. Probably that.
That was the worst place. That my quick best part about that is that because we were in Times Square during New Year's Eve, we could sell tickets to the place at $300 a head to sit in Buca de Beppo in Times Square. And Buca de Beppo notoriously does not have windows. So we would pack the place with hundreds of tourists that did not know that there were no windows at this Buca de Beppo on New Year's Eve. And let me tell you,
can't watch the ball do any damn thing.
They did not like it. One year, we could not get the TV to work. So the tourists in Times Square, New York City, watched the ball drop in Miami as Pitbull sang them off.
I mean, that's perfect. That's you can't knock that.
That's fucking great.
Isn't
Those
that the
people
craziest
made their damn bed.
It's the craziest thing. Like, I will never forget that. Watching Pitbull be like, "What's up, Miami?" as all these poor tourists.
I think windowless Buca de Beppo is actually a form of torture. I think it's an official, it's like waterboarding, but for Middle America.
Eating at Buca de Beppo violates the Geneva Convention. It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Ugh.
Pasta boarding.
Pasta boarding.
So we should just talk real quick about the other great shows that Just for Laughs is bringing on their Facebook page throughout the week. So let's throw up a little slidey. Oh yeah. On Monday, we have new bits for the Afterworld, hosted by Rosebud Baker. It's her and her buds working out new bits. Super fun. Then on Wednesday, holy did it! The show you're watching.
There we are.
We might have an announcement to make later about this show, in fact.
Yeah.
And then Friday, the Sklarantine Comedy Hour, hosted by the Sklar Brothers.
Very
and
cool.
I believe, is there a Tuesday slide?
Oh!
A new show, everybody!
It's a seat. We don't. It's the details have yet to come out. We're making it. This is a big announcement we're making here right now.
It looks like it's comedians making it up, but there are also 2 asterisks before the word it, which implies to me that the title of the show is comedians making shit up.
I don't know. I think we're going to reveal those letters one a day for the next 2 days.
Wow. If it ends up being quit, I will be shocked.
Making quit up. There's a lot of options, guys. Stay tuned. Watch the feed. The announce it's going to be like a long distance Wheel of Fortune.
So if you are liking the show, and are you kidding me? Pasta boarding? I mean, this is some primo goddamn content.
So far,
so please know that you can support the artists who are performing in this show. You can donate to the artist by going to tickly.co/justforlaughs. The suggested donation is $5, but it's just a suggestion, baby.
Yes.
You do whatever you
It's a breathy, small font suggestion from us.
You hear that?
And of course, you can check out us and 100 of other performers on our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/characterswelcome. Please check that out.
Great.
I think it's time for our next character.
Yeah.
Now that we've broken them in, I think it's time for the real show to begin. So please, everyone, welcome your next character, Casey!
Hey guys, it's me, Casey. Casey with my crazy self. What I'm going to talk to you about today is kind of unique and kind of crazy. To be honest, I hesitated sharing with you guys and almost didn't share it with you guys, but then I figured, what the heck? Maybe if I share my story, it can help someone out there. So what the heck? Here it goes. You see, for a while now, I've barely left my apartment. Haven't seen my friends, haven't gone to bars or restaurants or even bars. The reason I haven't left the house is because of a little thing called coronavirus. I'll say that again. Coronavirus. Now, maybe you've heard of coronavirus, or you don't even know what the heck coronavirus is. I first heard about it on the news. I know. But it got me thinking, what is this coronavirus thing all about? So I logged onto the internet, and sure enough, you know how the internet goes. I found other corona nerds like me. But wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me get you up to speed. The coronavirus is a global pandemic, aka disease, and it's a big one. It can cause fever, smells, respiratory issue, and even, death. At this point, you're probably thinking, okay, Casey, is this even real, or are you just being your crazy self? But hear me out. The only way to stop coronavirus is staying inside. That's right. Not seeing friends, not going to bars or restaurants or even bars. And this crazy way of life has a name. It's called quarantine. I'll say that again. Quarantine. And that's why this is pretty much my random life now. At this point, you're probably thinking, Casey, what are you even doing with all this time with your crazy self? Well, this is what I've been doing. Baking, watching TV. So yeah, coronavirus isn't that bad after all. And this quarantine thing, I could kind of get used to it. It's only been 3 days so far, but who knows? I might do this coronavirus thing for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Sooty
fun.
Green, everybody.
Sooty Green, still in character.
She's only been quarantining for 3 days. That's bad news, right?
Coronavirus, it's not just a trend. It's not just a trend to try out, okay?
Yeah,
Really learn what it is.
Do you have a hashtag you're using to like spread awareness?
Yeah, it's just a trend because
Yeah.
oh.
I didn't really think about getting more specific on that. I tweeted it and then I was like, well, I can't do more of those. You know, once you do the one tweet, you kind of have to like take that momentum and
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, Sooty Green's social handle is currently being displayed, and I have to desperately recommend that you follow her because she is cooking a bunch of Persian food and narrating it in a Persian accent, and it is fire.
Merci, Michael June. You're so nice for to do that. And if you think you're going to mention the accent and I'm not going to do it, you are crazy.
Say fuck it up. Say fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up. It's fuck spelled with an A.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Correct way.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
The original.
Yeah, I've
You're
been
halfway.
taking quarantine. I'm Iranian. My mom has made incredible food my entire life. But all Persian food takes like 8 hours to make, and I've never made any of it. And so I've taken the core to like learn how to make some stuff. And then if you don't turn everything you do into like something marketable that can be like displayed, you
Mhm.
know,
Then what are you even
What's
doing?
broadcasted.
What's the fucking
Mhm.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite thing you've made?
The one that turned out the best was actually the first one that I did, which was Fest in June, which is like a pomegranate walnut stew with
Mm.
chicken in it. And that turned out great. And then everything else that I've made has been like a 7 or
All right.
6.
Great. That's a great number.
Quarantine 7 is a normal 10.
For the
Most
first
food
time.
is 6. Most food is
My
6.
mom's like, it's never going to taste like how I make it. I don't know why you try.
I don't know why you try.
I mean, the food we make, we've made over and over, and it's still a 6 or 7. So
I mean, I would
I think
even
you're
say
doing
it's dog shit with garlic salt on top of it, time and time again.
And again, Eric, you're still haven't told us on what the frozen burger recipe is.
Yeah, I didn't finish
early.
telling everybody my ultra frozen burger recipe.
Mhm.
The secret is to put the bread, because you don't have burger rolls, to put the bread in the toaster.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
So
secret.
the patty melt.
I suppose it is, and it would be. How much would that cost at your chain restaurant, Michael?
That would be like $17.99. I luckily haven't worked there in like 9 years, but I imagine by now it's almost $20 to get bullshit and fries.
Eric, I think the meal that you're describing is
Did her sound go out?
was that a bit? Was that a bit?
That's the fun about any sort of teleconferencing.
What did you hear?
Did I get hit?
You said it is, and then silence.
The meal you're describing is
I was like, this feels like cyberbullying for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is what I said.
Okay.
Which is why I was like, what did you hear in the bad joke that I made? Which I said the meal that you're describing.
You're killing me right now. I'm losing my goddamn mind.
Wow.
Fucked up.
National Treasure Sudi Green, everybody.
Thanks
so
for
nice
having
meeting
me.
you.
All right. Thanks for doing it.
Come on again and do your mom next time.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. See you soon. Nice to see you.
Bye.
Happy core.
Yeah.
What a delight.
What's so good?
So good.
It's nice. You can fill in your own compliment.
There's probably compliments in the comments.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Compliments in the comments.
Copy commies.
Thank you, Sudi. That was wonderful.
Oh, see? All caps and everything.
That's great.
That was from a sweet mom, I think.
Gotta love it.
Cool.
Amazing bit. Very nice.
Amazing.
Amazing bit. Great.
I noticed that we're skipping a lot of the bit. Just comment after comment after comment saying like, "My Eric heads are here. Where are my Eric heads at?" That's fine.
The Eric heads are calling
Feel
more Eric.
free to put up as many of those Eric head comments as they come in. Even during other people's bits, just keep as soon as one comes in, please put it up.
They're like rabbits. They're like rabbits or bed bugs. They show up, and all of a sudden, there's so many of them, and then they just are there for the rest of your life.
You can't get rid of them. Can't get rid of them. Why would you? Mm-hmm.
Eric, you're a man legend.
Wow, this feels really good. This is almost as good as last week when someone in the comments said that guy with facial hair is real hot. And
and again, we had never really nailed on who that was.
Yeah, we're not quite sure.
But truly, I was a little scruffier. I think all of us at the same time. Let's look at the tape. We're like,
yeah, let's run that tape.
Yeah, that's nice.
I clearly am the one of the three of us with a full-on beard, and I am pretty sure it was me.
I think, but Eric's facial hair is the distinctive facial hair. It's like, oh, that's a choice. The beard is
true. That is true.
It drives a lot of the choices that I make and a lot of the decisions that other people make for me is having this mustache, I would say.
Interesting. Who's making choices for you? We'll never know.
There's a lot of people just don't like me. Eric heads are getting horny for dog shit with garlic salt. Thank you, right. Timothy Dunn.
Timothy,
I've never heard of this lunatic.
I don't know who this is, but it's probably blocking.
I've heard of the Funny Farm.
Should we keep the show going, you think?
I think we absolutely must, in fact.
How about it?
All right. Please welcome your next character, the chip in your credit card.
Chip in your credit card. I know you're in a bit of a rush to get out of this grocery store situation. Yes, I agree that the nachos you're purchasing are going to be quite lit. But if I could just have one quick moment for you. When you get up there to pay, keep in mind that those Neanderthal days of swiping your credit card like a flailing beast are over. Now that I am here, all you have to do is dip me. You just dip the business end of this credit card into that glorified TV remote you have there, and then relax quickly, or often very slowly, complete your purchase. Unless, of course, this is one of those establishments where you still have to swipe, which is actually many establishments for some reason. If you're in one of those places, instead of dipping, you have to swipe. And the fun part there is you'll never know if you're going to be dipping or swiping until you get to the register. Russian roulette of awkwardness every time you want to make a purchase. So keep in mind, you're either dipping or swiping. Why is it like that? Well, because I am the worst computer chip. The other chips in my family ended up in laptops or space shuttles or something like that. But not I. I have the computing power of a Triscuit. I'm like a tramp stamp on the ass end of your credit card. So developed out in Silicon Valley in California, and I was made in Delaware, which is the worst state. Delaware is like the credit card chip of America. It's definitely going to be a dip, so get ready. Oh no, it's a swipe. So just swipe. No, I think it's going to be a dip. Whew. What a carbuncle we have here. It's almost like this is a weird prank the credit card companies are playing on us. Now, one very important thing. When you get up there and you insert the credit card, keep in mind, do not pull it out until the purchase is complete. It's very important. If you forget, don't worry. The machine will remind you repeatedly and in sort of a condescending manner. You want to know what happens if you do pull it out early? Well, a few years ago, a gentleman pulled his card out of a Dunkin' Donuts too early, and Prince died. That's what killed Prince. In fact, so it looks like it's a 1,000% going to be a swipe. So just, dip, it's a dip. Swipe, dip, swipe, dip. Oh, I don't, everyone in line is very angry. That's all I can say. Oh, do you have any cash? I'm just kidding. No one has cash anymore. Strip clubs and Brooklyn pickle stands. So listen, very important. After you dip me, you'll know the purchase has been completed when the machine makes a noise that is so incredibly loud and grating it makes your teeth rattle. And the fun part there is it also makes that noise if your purchase has been unsuccessful. It's like that. And yes, it's a little annoying, but keep in mind the way the economy is going, the only stable currency in America is going to be craft beer pretty soon. So now it's time for your Sophie's Choice, dip or swipe. Going with the dip, excellent. Oh, by the way, I am covered in coronavirus.
Yeah. Wow, Justin.
Topical tagline.
Fred.
Also, fans of the show will see that I think, Justin, did you self-serve to another one of your characters in there? You said they only use cash at a Brooklyn pickle.
Brooklyn pickle stand. That's not. That's just in the vernacular.
Okay, I'm trying to make a whole one-person show.
If you're gonna serve anything, serve yourself. That's
You
what
might as well.
true character gurus will always say.
Justin, you're not in upstate New York?
I'm not. No.
Oh, okay. Because
Why?
I was like, did you take that credit card costume to upstate New York?
No, I'm still here in my Brooklyn basement. And this credit card this is a character I did once a few years ago. Still have it. There's nothing. I will throw nothing away. That's
Hell yeah.
You can't throw something that large away without it being a large production.
Well, I don't want my garbage man to be like, "Hey, what's with you? What's
What's your whole deal?
your deal?" I'm trying to cultivate a very cool relationship.
You don't want your novelty credit card?
Hey, funny. Hey, this guy's funny. He's got all these. He's throwing away wigs again.
Can we throw up Stevie's last comment over here? This man constantly sounds like he's doing a character, but the character is him.
Burned.
That's a great compliment. I'm just gonna burn. That's the highest praise I've ever.
They feel my big blister right now. That was a burn.
That's no burn right there. I like John Hudson here. Chaotic energy.
That's true.
That's the best part. Speak quickly until you find a joke. And thank you, Kevin Wilcox, in the comments. Justin is a classically trained actor.
Not untrue.
Are you indeed? Wow.
Oh, that's true. You used to do. I met a person that said they used to do folio Shakespeare with you.
First folio Shakespeare, the original Shakespeare, the Shakespeare that gave the trust to the actors. I used
to folio for Quest for Peace.
Oh, you're a folio guy?
Oh yeah,
wow.
folio 4.
You went to arts acting school. Did you do?
I did go to acting school, but I went to backwoods, Pennsylvania acting school where we.
That's mostly bear baiting, right? It's bear.
Half of it's just learning fox calls.
Yeah, it was just that part of Shakespeare, the bear baiting scenes, over and over and over again.
Well, I didn't get into the acting program at my college, so.
I went to a liberal arts school. It's not like I was not doing a BFA situation.
Got it. I went to a state school, and even there, they wouldn't.
Oh, here's BFA over here. What?
This is my headshot. This is my BFA headshot.
It looks good.
Lots of contrast.
I have a BFA as well, but it's in illustration.
Well,
girl, you got to draw me something.
Draw some stuff.
Yeah.
Let me see if we can show you. For my birthday a year or two ago, Sarah made this. She bought this, and then she drew the monster.
By his request.
I
asked for this specifically.
I begged her to do it. Isn't that nice?
That's great.
Very on air draw.
Oh, I really like it. I'm for it.
And that's what I'm doing with that $50,000.
Worth every penny. Eric will treasure that for a long time.
Worth every
I
penny.
gotta.
Should we welcome out our next character? I'm very excited.
Oh, I think we should. Absolutely.
Oh, excited.
This person has fans across the entire globe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He's a legend.
It's true.
What a linguist above all, though. You know,
True.
talk about classically trained. Please welcome to the stage,
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Tolkien!
Hey, Jacob. Hey, buddy. Hey, book editing business must be booming, man. You're a tough guy to get a hold of. Hey, speaking of book editing, I just took a look at your edit of my book, Lord of the Rings, by me, J.R.R. Tolkien. A lot of it looks good, man. Where's the hobbit milk, Jacob? You heard me, bitch. Where's the hobbit milk? The milk the hobbits have. The milk they're full of. Every other page I turned expecting to see, oh, here's where the hobbits milk Bilbo for his birthday. Oh, here's where the Fellowship takes a second breakfast of hobbits milk. Oh, here's where they finally drown Gollum in 2% hobbits milk. But no! I'm sorry. The milk isn't relevant to the plot. Pull one narrative thread, Jacob. You might find yourself one elbow patch short of a tweed jacket, you cuck. How does Frodo hang on to the one ring? He's piercing it on one of his 6 milky nipples. How does the Balrog fall to his doom? He's slipping and sliding on all the excess hobbit milk. And how do the ring wraiths track the hobbits? They can smell the milk, Jacob. They can smell hobbit milk from a mile away. That's their main power. Sorry, what? Sorry. I'm sorry, you just don't think that's Tolkien-esque? Oh my God. Look at that. Look at the big balls on Jacob telling me Jerry Randall Tolkien what and what is not Tolkien-esque. 3 things are Tolkien-esque, Jacob. 1, made up languages. 2, metaphors for industrialism. 3, every race has got different milks, Jacob. Which actually brings me to my next concern, which is what happened to my maps? What happened to my diagrams? What happened to my genealogies? And Jacob, what was wrong with my cover art? You made Sauron and I? Have you been slurping down stupid juice, Jacob? And finally, Jacob, could you enlighten me as to why I found the 4th book in the Lord of the Rings quadrilogy, Legends of the Froth, sitting in their secretary's trash with a bookmark 20 pages in? Oh, you read it? Oh, my mistake, Jacob. Sing me the song of Bombfom, then. You know, Song of Bombfom, chapter 12. No? Once I sat with Bombfom, his belly fat and round. Next verse. Oh, I said, good sir, your hobbit's milk's the best in all the town. No, nothing. We splashed and splashed and splashed and splashed. We splashed the day away with hobbit milk exploding out his nipples. Oh, hooray! So, hi diddle do, hi diddle dee, hi diddle you, hi diddle me, hi diddle him, hi diddle she. That's how my hobbits milked me. I want to kill you, Jacob. To end, I want you to be over. Why milk? That's your fucking hang up, Jacob. You just want to know why J.R.R. Tolkien is so obsessed with milk? Pathetic. If I had tried to boss my mother around like this, she would have given me 3 extra spanks with the milk pail, that's for sure. And then said, go fetch more milk, J.R.R. Tolkien, otherwise it's your fault this family is poor. Oh. Oh. Yeah, cut all of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Graham Techler and his real hair, everybody.
Oh,
Tolkien
thanks for
wig.
having me, guys.
A wig in this weather.
Turning off the AC so it doesn't interfere with the stream. God, this
What a nightmare.
Thank you for that sacrifice.
I
no problem.
read the Silmarillion, and I actually think Senior Nipples is in there.
He's in one of the appendices. He's in appendix D.
One of the appendixes.
Yeah, I finally got to really read every word on that family tree for the first time, and I am shocked that Senior Nipples' child's name is Cream.
There it is.
Simple is better.
I love that word. Like, how much time did you put into filling out that chart? Was it something you like painstakingly, or were you just like, Senior Nipples, I got to get this done. I'm performing this in 45 minutes.
Justin, you're not going to believe this. A lot of dumb first draft ideas in this game.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I love about all this. It's like, we're like, I need 15 names. It doesn't matter.
Some painstaking stuff. Sometimes it's like the kid's name is Cream. Let's just move along.
I love it. It's always funnier when it's just like, I'm in a rush. Get it up there now. Go.
Graham, how's your core?
It's fine. It's going fine. Ongoing. And I have no plans to, I have nowhere else to be. So that's nice. Yeah. No, but things are going fine. You guys doing well?
Hanging in there.
Yeah, doing pretty well.
Yeah, we're not doing any of the scary, like, hang out on the pier things that people seem to be doing.
Going to the park and, like, lighting a statue on fire or something.
I'm doing a little bit of that.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Wow, I got kicked off for a second and I could not be more lost.
No, you did. Nothing happened. How did you get off? Did you violate
terms and conditions? Yeah.
Yeah. I said some dirty stuff under my breath that kicked me off.
Ooh, yeah, we have.
You got to do asterisk IT.
Mm-hmm.
That way, no one will know what you're saying.
No one will know.
Earlier in the comments, someone said making spit up. We didn't have time to address it, but I'm bringing it up now.
That's a whole other show. That's the porn parody of making sure.
Yes. Yeah, we will be turning all of these characters into porn parodies. It's the only type of production that we can truly make here in quarantine.
Yeah, ours is very simple. Characters will come.
Yeah.
Characters will come.
Characters will come.
Yeah.
Characters will come.
No one wants to see any of us come. I'm so sorry.
No, the characters
even brought it up as an abstract idea.
The characters are coming.
Yeah.
It's not us. It's
All
the
fictional. All fictional.
It provokes larger questions about what's the line between the performer and the character.
That's why, like, I have 2 kids, but they're not mine because I was in character when I impregnated my wife.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this wasn't disgusting because when Justin came, he was wearing a wig.
That's right.
He was wearing a large credit card. So
Yeah, one of my children is half credit card. Sort of.
That's why you don't. That's why you don't throw out the credit card, Justin. It's because that's the father that your children know.
Yeah.
It's actually cruel to extricate him from the family unit.
I have Wig. My 2 kids' names are Wig Junior and Debit. Little Debit.
Little Debit. You just fired that one off quick because the show was happening right now.
That's what it is.
Graham, thank you so much for doing the show.
Thank you guys for having me.
Great to have
Having
you.
a good time.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon. Stay well.
Bye, Graham.
We will try.
We'll try.
Wow.
Hobbit milk.
So fun.
So fun. Unbelievably funny.
So funny.
Very close to
The
the truth.
dumbest.
Very close to the truth, I feel like. That character might well just be real.
Yeah. So,
Suddenly
It
exhausted.
made me really sad.
I'm sorry, truly, and this is me outing myself. I I find the Lord of the Rings trilogy so exhausting.
Wow.
Those movies I feel like are watching, like they to me feel like going over to your friend's house and watching them play video games. I can't.
Love
When I think about
off-camera chuckle from the Eric on the side there.
hell yeah, that's where I get my chuckles with the camera.
Yeah, the Eric heads are gonna love that. They're gonna isolate that audio.
Speaking of Eric,
Ooh,
do we think?
Yeah,
I think we should.
yeah, Eric heads, get ready because we got one that you are waiting for. Please welcome to the stage. Oh,
Batman.
Woo!
Oh, gee. I can hear you kids jibber jabbing since you got in the cave. You're looking for Batman. Well, bad news, buckos. You found a Batman, not the Batman. That's right. You found old Dirty Ralph. I'm half man, half bat. All disgusting. The Batman is an imaginary hero with a bunch of cool suits and gadgets. I'm a real mistake of God with no sweat glands. I am a freak. Good day to you children. Let me echolocate you the way out of here. It's that way. Check yourself for ticks on the way out. I'm absolutely covered in them. If you step in a dead bird, that's just Robin. A Robin, not the Robin. He flew in here a couple days ago, and I couldn't remember what they eat. Kids come in here all the time because someone told them Batman lives here. It's a cruel joke of which I am the butt. The only similarity between our stories is both of us are orphans. His parents were murdered. One of mine clearly fucked a bat. Let me take you through my day. You can tell me if this sounds like hero material. 7 p.m. Wake up. 8 p.m. Scream, why? Then I exercise on my trampoline. Of course, my trampoline is a bunch of bags of Buca de Beppo trash pasta I pulled out of their dumpster. But, you know, if I could be candid with you kids for a second, the Batman has many enemies. Joker, the barking glass, Two-Face. I also fight a Two-Face. The two faces of manic depression. It's the silent killer. And did someone just take my goddamn picture? Get over here, you son of a bitch. Come here, I'm gonna fucking echolocate my foot up your ass. Where are you? Christ, what's the point? What if I was the Batman? What if my penis wasn't corkscrew shaped? What if I had friends and a butler, and my penis wasn't corkscrew shaped? Sometimes I imagine my very own bat signal high in the sky, a beacon of hope. I'm taking my picture and get the fuck out of here and take these letters that are meant for the Batman with you. Dear Batman, you are the coolest. Dear Batman, thanks for keeping us safe. Dear Batman, gross. This one is for me. And what is this? Dear Batman, I came up here to take your picture. I'm sorry the kids make fun of you. This is what you look like to me? Oh. If I could be perfectly candid, you are my hero, Batman. No, Batman, you are my hero. That's not echolocation. I'm crying. Maybe they're right. I do have self-worth and I'm not gross. All right, I'm going to go jerk off on this.
Eric,
Buer, everyone.
Welcome to
King of-
hell.
King of the Eric heads.
Did
King
you
of
just make the barking glass actual Batman canon?
I mean, I figured if Justin's gonna do some world building, I might as well do it as well.
Please, let's build. Let's take a note from J.R.R. Tolkien and do some world building.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stevie threw up that new twist ending. Sarah pitched that joke to me today. That
Wow.
it end by claiming I'm gonna jerk off on a children's story.
The process never ends for true artists, and I think
Sure.
we found you've entered your blue period.
Yeah, yeah, my very, very blue period for sure.
It took just so much soul searching to land on that.
And
Very
as we
poignant button.
I mean, it's an allegory for sure for kind of the state of the world that we're in right now.
and it's a porn parody, which tracks with characters will come.
It's true. Characters will come. They will, whether you want them or not.
They will.
Mm-hmm. What is the restaurant they keep referencing? Buca de Beppo? I have no idea. Puff the Magic? No one tell Puff the Magic because I want them to live their life without knowing.
This spelling is also canon.
That looks like Bucket of Beppo, which actually tracks with how they serve their food.
Very fun. I love that.
Puff, put that phrase with that spelling into Google. I bet you something will come up.
Yeah.
We would get sometimes people, tourists that were trying to go to a fancy restaurant called Boca de Baco, and ended up. I swear to God, it's 100% true. It was like on 26th, and
That's hilarious.
Yeah, we had
I'm
a lot of people.
I'm here for the bucket of tobacco. Is that the right place?
Is that my place? No, these were like, it was a nice restaurant. So these were like people that were like, I'm coming to New York City and I'm going to have really good fancy food and I'm going to dress up. And then they end up in a circus of Italian nightmares. It was the worst.
Yeah, people did that with Planet Hollywood too, because there's a Michelin star restaurant called Planet Hollywood. Very white tablecloth, white glove service.
I love
Yeah.
it. I only eat at Planet restaurants. That's
Planet
me.
restaurants.
Because I want the whole thing, you know?
Sure,
There's-
but I also would I have good things to say about Mars 2112.
True. That's another Planet Best restaurant. Very good.
The
That
Thief
restaurant
restaurant set 92 years in our future.
Wow, amazing.
and closed, I want to say, about 92 years ago here in New York
That's
City.
correct. That's correct. I'm once again dating myself.
Mhm.
Should we welcome out our next guest?
Why not?
I
Let's do
guess
it.
we have to.
We
Let's do
simply
it.
must. So please welcome out to the stage. Very excited to have someone who really knows how to work. A salesman.
Okay, so let me just get the facts straight. So I know everything. Just to run down the facts I have. So you came into my store using a half of your lunch break, a full 20 minutes, to find and purchase a mattress. Well, sir, it cannot be done. If you give me 0.25% of your time, I'm going to give you that amount in return, and that's not what I do. Okay, I am a caretaker. I'm here to take care of you. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not your mommy. I'm not gonna make you flapjacks or tickle your balls. Okay, it's I'm here to give you satisfaction, mattress wise. Are you married, Jared? Are you married? Okay, so how'd you pick your wife? Would you lay on top of her for 2 minutes, box her up, and take her home? No, you didn't. Wish we could, though. Wish we could. Can't do that. No, and if you think you're gonna do that with my my little kids here, my mattress kids, well, that's just an insult to your intelligence and my expertise. So here at Mattress, we have 386 models of mattress available to you. Is that intimidating? Should be. Scares the fuck out of me every single day. But doesn't it also give you a lively sense of choose your own adventure? You betcha. And that is why I still work here. Okay. So, if you want to skip through this, we could do it. I have a survey you could take, and then just get down to narrow it down to 23 different kinds of mattresses. How's that sound? Okay, great. So, okay. Can I get your height? Your weight? Eye color? Okay. And where do you fall on the Kinsey scale? Okay. Have you ever punched a hole in the wall out of anger? And please choose from one of the following options: soft, medium, hard, extra hard, throbbing, pulsatingly hard. Oh, are there more questions? So you betcha there's more questions. Right? Okay, well, let's put a hypothetical scenario out there and say that I'm a different person in a different parallel universe. Okay, so I'm not the honest man that stands in front of you. Okay, yeah, sure, I look the same, act the same, talk the same, but it's not the Mr. Peter Douglas Dragon Eyes standing in front of you, right? Okay. This one doesn't have the honest heart that I have. So you walk in, deedly-do, deedly-ding, dingly-dong, okay? And you look at a rectangular thing that's about 36 inches off the ground, and you say, I'll take it. And now me, the honest me, the one in this one right there, me, I would say, are you sure? Do you want to look at one other model? Do you even want to touch it? But the other guy, he'd say, $699 with tax-free shipping, And then that evening, that bed arrives at your house, right? And my professional bed maker set it up, but here's the rub, Jared. You don't know who or what is in that mattress. You don't even know if it is a mattress at all. If you're lucky, sure, it's a huge bar of solid gold, but if you're unlucky, maybe it's a flimsy cardboard box filled to the brim with snakes. And so you are there, shrouded in ignorance. You keep it, you sleep on it, make love on it, while inside the snakes writhe and shit and die and squeeze out new eggs. And then 45 years later, you're dead, right? And your kids and their families and their kids, they'll come to Grampy's house and they take the knickknacks down, they put the books away, and then they sigh and they squabble and they go to remove the thing which for 45 years they thought was a bed. But the moment that they touch it, the outside dissolves and suddenly they are overtaken in a wave of snakes. All of them. Your children and your children's children too, and your children's children's. Men want to be remembered. And if you have no family, then who will remember you? Dear. Just give me 3 hours. Okay, come on. It's less time than it takes to watch the movie Titanic and less wet, probably. Or better yet, give me a week. Bring your wife, bring your kids down here. I'll lock the door. We'll hang out in the showroom for a week. I'll order a pizza. And by the end of that week, I promise you, you will know exactly which one of these beautiful babies you're going to take home with you. Oh, you have to go back to work? It's been 20 minutes? Okay, sure, yeah. Time. Yeah, sure. Well, there's an online survey too. If you on your way out, you'll grab one of those business cards, okay? Because if you put it in water, it'll dissolve because it's made of paper.
All right.
Hey,
Harmon,
everybody.
This really took a turn, didn't it?
That's why I go to Casper.
You have red contacts in?
I do, and
That's amazing.
I'll tell you.
That was you looked like Captain Kangaroo with heat vision.
Well, thank you. I would do this character in the middle of a character show, like a solo show, and backstage, because I'm actually pretty blind. I would go backstage, take the contacts out that I was wearing, put these in, go do the character, come back out, take them out, and put the other ones in so I could see. That's dedication,
It's true.
That is
That is my nightmare. I hate touching my eyeballs.
Well, that's a pre-pandemic world. You go out on stage, touch a bunch of shit, then put your fingers in your eyes.
Oh, absolutely. I'll do this now. Is this good? Is this better?
It's great. No, you're great.
Is this better?
Yeah, it's great.
Amazing. Did you have is this drawn from any real life? Did you have any crazy mattress buying experiences?
No, but a friend of mine did. This is based off of a real thing where this guy basically was trying not to let these people leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. They were just he just kept being like, well, let me ask you some more questions so I get like the vibe, your vibe.
Yeah.
You know,
Like, I just want something to sleep on.
What possible information could he glean from a question and be like, oh, this is the best? Like, do you like sleeping on water?
Is your spine made of steel? Like, you know, are you scared of soft things?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have $1,000 in your pocket right now?
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
have
yeah.
no place to sleep?
Yeah. Do you need a place? Yeah, exactly, to put it. Yeah.
Sarah and I got a new mattress a little over a month ago now.
Quit bragging.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
special
money
quality
bags.
mattress.
We got a cheap one. We got a cheaper one. And it came in those boxes a la a Casper, but it was like an off-brand Casper. It was not a Casper. It was cheaper.
A Quibi.
It was a Quibi. It was a Quibi. It came in 10 minutes or less.
Much shorter.
Yeah.
Is it good? Do you like it?
We like it so far. We upgraded to a queen. We were sleeping on a full for 2 years.
It's hard. It's a
We
hard
did
one.
the same thing. We
Less.
just upgraded a couple of years ago. What a time.
A queen, it's like 3.5 inches longer than a full. It's nothing. But then you lay on it, you're like, it's the world.
Yeah.
It's the most important 3.5 inches of your life.
Sarah would
Okay. I don't
Sarah
know.
would say no, but it is important. That was a joke.
You have a small dick joke?
That was a joke for the Eric heads that I have a 3.5 inch.
Yes, the Eric heads know. They know. You don't need to call out the Eric heads. They just know.
They know.
Because they're like this. This is their call sign, the Eric heads.
I hate that Sarah
is
can't be in the same
horrifying.
frame as us because me, Katie, and Sarah all were JFL new faces. in
Yeah.
2019.
Sarah,
And we should have had a lovely reunion.
Yeah, we could have eaten poutine that we made ourselves.
Exactly. I love homemade poutine.
Yeah.
Or we could, Sarah, when we were in Montreal, Sarah got into a soda that tasted like a pine tree. And it was.
I'm behind it.
She likes
What's
it.
happening?
She said she stands
She likes-
behind.
She
She's
stands
rapping.
behind it. She loved it. I am not into drinking liquid spruce, but
No.
she was on board. And apparently so are the Canadian people, which God bless.
I love
I
a pie.
mean, sorry, but that explains a lot. You know?
Wow.
I'm so
A lot
sorry,
of
all of our
liquid
Canadian
spruce.
listeners. Katie,
No, they know what they
we
are.
renounce her.
Minty breaths.
We've been asked. We're gonna get canceled.
Oh my God, we gotta yank you. We gotta yank you, Katie.
You with your bagels.
Oh man, the Red Project are really, really helping this bit. It's so nice to see you. That
It's
was
great to
hilarious
see
and
you.
crazy.
Yeah, it's a weird one. That's sort of what I have, though. That's sort of all I got.
No, it's great.
It's more than enough. And plus, you didn't look right at the camera until you revealed the eye. It was truly wow. That was
That was
Yeah,
wild.
it's always in a live situation. I auditioned for JFL with this character. Oh God, look at me. I'm a quarantine mess. Like in I think 2017, and when we went to Montreal, I was like, oh, this would never have worked in that huge space ever. Like the first 2 rows would have been like, we love it, and everyone else would be like, this is fine.
What is happening?
Certainly the contacts would not read to anyone.
No.
But
Also, what you can't see is that I have a huge red strap on as well.
Oh,
3 3/4 inches. Like,
Yes, just to beat Eric. Just to beat. Yeah.
bigger than any I've ever seen in the mirror.
Yeah, but
destroy me, Queen. Destroy me.
wow.
Thanks
for
I'm
doing
sorry.
it, Katie. You got
Thank you so much.
big old strap on.
End on a classy joke.
Exactly. As always.
That was great. Thank you, Katie.
All right.
All right,
Bye,
thanks for having me,
Katie.
guys.
Bye. Wow. Tour de force.
Tour de force. Reminds me of Jim Carrey's contact in The Grinch. Apparently really hurt him.
His most famous role, I believe. The painter Jim Carrey's role as the Grinch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when he acted.
Yeah. Before his blue period.
Yeah.
Before his blue period. Exactly. I think we should move on
Yes.
to our next character. What do you think, everybody?
I think so.
Very excited.
All right, you know where you love her. Please welcome a drunk girl at Comic-Con.
Tommy! I didn't do anything! Okay, fine. I made out with the Hulk a little. Tommy, he's dressed as Professor Hulk from the Incredible Hulk issue 377, where Bruce Banner's consciousness and the Hulk's body become one. Because his dick was like a soup can. Whatever, Tommy. Okay, we're cosplaying. Okay, I'm dressed as Wonder Woman. She's pansexual, so she hook up with everybody. Your dress has her boyfriend, Steve Trevor. He died. Tommy, can we sit down? I'm so tired. I'm like the tiredest superhero ever. Tommy, I didn't do anything! I didn't try out Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen! Okay, fine, I dry humped him a little. What? Tommy, he's omniscient and has telekinetic control over matter down to a subatomic level! Plus, his dick was also like soup can big. Whatever, Tommy. Okay, you're a hypocrite. Okay, I saw you motorboating Sue Storm by the food trucks. Okay, she was doing Sue Storm from the 2007 film flop Fantastic Four 2. It's like at least 2005 Jessica Alba. Tommy, can we get a hot dog? I'm so hungry. I'm like, Tommy, I'm gonna throw up. Tommy, I'm gonna throw up. Tommy, hold my wig. Tommy, hold my wig. Tommy, I'm throwing up. I'm throwing up. It's okay, I was just gagging on a feather. Tommy, I didn't do anything! I didn't go down on Hawkman! Okay, fine, I didn't go down on that Hawkman! I went down on those Hawkman. What? Tommy, their costumes are accurate to the 1989 miniseries Hawk World! Plus, their dicks were like 2 soup cans big. What? Okay, you know what, Tommy? At least I wasn't doing a grind line with the Teen Titans. Yeah, maybe in real life, they're 40, okay? But here, they're teens. You create a Robin pedophile pervert. Tommy, can we go home and have sex? I've been cheating on you all day and now I'm so horny. Oh, but first, can we stop by the food trucks? I'm like weirdly craving soup.
Smallwood Parsons, everyone.
Smallwood Parsons with some spot-on accurate comic book references.
Thank you. Wow. Michael helps a lot with those.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
You're a big comics head, right?
Yeah. Let the Eric heads know I am a comic head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You think I came up with the 1989 miniseries Hawkward by myself? You're not correct.
I probably told her to put the name Tim Truman in there, and I think she probably refused. And
I probably refused.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And you handed out a little card with the reference, the Silver Age reference numbers, right?
Did, yes.
That's exactly.
I felt like the use of the term soup can was a direct target to Eric and the Eric heads.
Yeah, you missed. I just kind of went off on our sexual history.
Oh, perfect.
As you were,
great.
Um,
Because as we all know, a soup can is 4.25 inches tall.
That's true.
Which is slightly.
I think. Well, the soup can's really
We're
more
talking
of a
about girth.
really more of a girth reference.
This is
Interesting.
a good thing to have
It's
a
more
soup
about girth. You hear that?
Michael also helped with that.
My favorite thing is that you think that specific in the pattern is going to heighten, and she just keeps saying soup can,
Talking about soup can.
and it makes me laugh so much.
I really like this comment. It's the previous Puff the Magic comment up at 9:02. It says he died. Is that a reference to her Italian mom weather lady? So now we have really created just a closed circle.
The characters welcome cinematic universe.
That's what it's all about. That's how you get ahead. It's the branding. It's the shared universe. This is going to spin off into a Quibi series.
Now Wonder Woman's in it, Batman, the Barking Glass.
And now most of the comments other than that are, oh my God, what do your neighbors think? Which I'm just now realizing. It is 9 at night. So, you know.
I know.
We have a
You've already established that your neighbor loves you and is often just like hyping you up in the comments.
Give me
And,
beer.
like,
Hyping me up in the comments.
treats on your fire escape.
Leaves me little treats because
It's
when
so
I'm a
sweet.
good boy, he leaves me little treats. It's really great.
Wow.
You're a little boy.
When I'm a good boy, yeah, he leaves me little beer treats.
Good boy.
Yeah, great.
I'm going to wipe this shit off my face.
No. What do you think? Should we welcome out our final character?
Our final character.
We must.
Wow, and what a dream.
Yes, very excited to have him all the way from Los Angeles, where he's probably getting ready for his show to air. Really,
Yeah, his at-home show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Please, let's welcome out. Please welcome Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel!
All right. Bye. Jimmy!
Kimmel, baby.
Can't wait.
Hey, thanks, guys. What a fun little show that you have going on here. Hey, I'm Jimmy Kimmel, and I look like I'm high all the time. So this COVID-19 thing has really affected a lot of people, including celebrities, because, they're better than people. We have a few celebrities here to talk about what's going on with them during this whole pandemic. First up is Seth Rogen. Hey, this pandemic is crazy. But at least weed shops are essential, If pot were an antibody, I'd be the healthiest man alive. Wow, that's really cool. Okay, so Vince Vaughn, what do you have to say about this? It's crazy. People just a month ago or 2 months ago were, getting upset about the fact that I was shaking the president's hand. That's insane. What was I supposed to do? Not shake the president's hand? And of course, now I'm not going to shake anybody's hand. Yeah, you make a good point there. Hey, we kind of sound a little similar. So Nick Offerman, what do you have to say? My wife Megan and I were already planning on secluding ourselves this summer and making love 24/7 in a cabin I built by hand. So we didn't really have to change much. But we have all the essentials. We have toilet paper, carpentry tools, scotch and bacon. Okay, yeah, you're a real handyman there. Robert Downey Jr., what do you have to say about this? Hi, yeah, if I were Tony Stark, I'd already have, gotten rid of this thing. But I'm not, so I can't. So everybody stay healthy, peace, take care. Wow, we kind of sound similar too. So John C. Reilly, what do you have to say about this? I played a doctor, Dr. Steve Brule. So I don't know what you could do during this time. I guess maybe you could do that. I don't know. Okay, that's not really specific. But what about you, Dan Aykroyd? Do you believe in the strange and unexplained? A virus that shuts down society. Bill Gates creating a vaccine that will control you. You're getting kicked out of Costco. Look, all I'm here to say is that the only cure is Crystal Head vodka. It's the only surefire cure. Okay, yeah, you're crazy. George Lopez, what do you have to say about this? Mira, you should get my Tia Linda after this virus. Hit it in the head with the chocolate. Chiflado. Yeah, okay. How about John Hamm? How about John Hamm? What do you think about all this? John Hamm. Said, wash your hands. Of course, I'm not going to wear a mask. Why? I don't want to hide this handsome face. Yeah, you're pretty handsome. Yeah, that's a true thing. So and up next, my guess is you know him from Barry and Office Space and News Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Stephen Root. Stephen, do you have anything to say about this? No, I don't. Thank you. Leave me alone. All right. Yeah, you know what? This has been a real problematic sausage fest. It really reminds me of my man show days. So you know what? I'm just going to say goodbye and everybody stay healthy and safe. And my apologies to Matt Damon for not getting to him in time. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Holy that is.
Woo! Frank Garcia. Hell, everybody.
Hey.
Holy shit.
Drawing the line between those different men. So fun. That John Hamm is so fucking good.
Holy shit.
Thanks.
That George Lopez is so fucking funny.
John C. Reilly is like, if I close my eyes, that is fucking John C.
My
Reilly.
favorite
That's
things are
crazy.
the laughs you do. They're just so spot on. God.
Thanks. I've been going through a bad sinus infection the past month, so I was like, up until this show, just being like, I hope I can do this, and then just kind of being like, all right, yeah. And also, it's very hard to prepare with a toddler that you're taking care of. I mean,
How is little Nora?
I think
she's almost 2.
That's crazy, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. So,
Mhm.
quick question for
Yeah.
you dads. We've got someone on the show whose young daughter is taking to dropping hot turds in the tub. Is Nora up to that? She taking hot
occasionally.
in the tub?
We try to time it out. We try to time it out so that way, like, if she does decide to do that, it's like, okay, we know that she just pooped before bath time, so we're good. We're in the clear. So we try to time dinner out to a certain point that that doesn't become a thing. Yeah,
I didn't even know this was an issue.
It's
Yeah.
a real issue.
it's a thing. We're potty training too now, so it's getting kind of dicey again.
wow.
My younger daughter is almost 2, and you just can't be like, don't do that. Hit
Yeah.
that warm water. But see, I have an slightly older daughter, and she's like, she's pooping, and she like freaks out and runs out of the tub. It's like a nightmare disaster.
Would you want to be in the tub as someone's pooping? Your daughter is
And that's
correct.
she's right. I'm not saying she's wrong,
Pooping and escape.
Wow.
but it adds to the chaos because we're trying to stop the. I can't believe I'm really dissecting this moment in my life.
Yeah.
But you're trying to take the shitting daughter out of the tub to preserve the bath. But it's hard.
It's tough.
It's hard.
They're dropping.
Man, it's tough. Hey, it's tough.
Hey, man, it ain't easy. It ain't
Hey,
easy.
man.
Dad, nobody said it was.
Oh, holy shit.
Exposed. Nani Mendez, who babysat for my older daughter. I guess it's a trend. In the trend.
Oh,
Oh, my
we're really
God.
spilling the tea.
Took a poop in the tub, which will forever be known now as dropping a DeBeppo.
Buca de Beppo.
Yeah.
Right. What's harder, being a dad and potty training or learning how to do like 12 men's voices?
Definitely potty training.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make a joke about it in the set about certain voices sounding similar, but you know if you hit a certain note with one impression, then if there's another person with a similar type of voice, you can kind of adjust it a little bit. So, with Kimmel, it's kind of more up here in the nose, but then with Vince Vaughn is more in the throat. And so it kind of is different points. And then with Robert Downey Jr., there's a little bit of a pushing from the top of the mouth. And so it's like you find the scale, and then you can kind of adjust and find a lot of them kind of have the same. And for John Hamm, I can't do John Hamm unless I say his name. This is my touchdown. I have to be John Hamm. That's the only way I can do it.
That's amazing.
Stephen Root was just that. I don't know if that's good or not, but like it's one of those things that my wife was joking with me about, like, because I was saying, if I ever met Stephen Root, I'd be like a total fanboy about it and just be like, oh my God, you're one of the best character actors of all time. And then she was like, what would he say to that? And I was like, he'd probably immediately just be like, thank you, leave me alone.
I love it. Nobody's doing a Root.
Yeah, man. Everybody's clamoring for that Root, so it's really topical.
Hell yeah. Frank, thank you so much for doing the show. Great to
see
you.
So great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Good luck out there.
So good.
Good luck with those bat boobs.
Hey, yeah.
All right.
Stay strong.
Number 2.
Well, that was our show, everybody.
We did it again.
Unbelievable.
We did it again.
So fun.
Is some insane news. We're gonna keep doing it some more. We're doing it every Wednesday in May, baby.
Can you believe it? We're back Wednesdays in June. It's going to be so much fun. God, we're gonna be performing every week too. So the weird stuff's gonna come out. It's gonna get really, really fun.
Yeah,
we've got great guests next week. We've got Michael Cruz Kane. We have Steph Tolev. We've got Tristan Griffin and more TBA.
Yes.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Let's throw up those slides again.
Yeah.
Great.
Plug those JFL shows, baby.
Check out the other JFL shows like Rosebud Baker's New Bits for the Afterworld on Mondays. Of course, we have our show on Wednesdays, which Wednesdays because you are here currently. Continue to check that out all the way through June. And of course, Fridays, we have the Sklarantine Comedy Hour hosted by the Sklar Brothers. Check that out in 2 short days.
Mm-hmm.
And throw some cash over on Tickly if you're feeling it. Suggested donation $5, but that can go any which direction.
And let's not forget that new Tuesday show.
Of course.
Maybe. Comedians making spit up? Who knows? Making it up. An improv-based show that we don't know much about, but are very excited for.
All right.
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks to Frank Garcia, Hal, Graham Teckler, Katie Hartman, Sudie Green. I have to cough.
Kurt Cruz, the best.
Oh, the amazing Kurt Cruz.
Wow.
And of course, JFL for having us. Spencer on the 1s and 2s. Check out our YouTube channel, Characters Welcome. And I guess we'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody. See ya. See you, Eric.
Bye-bye.